Hey friends, and welcome back to our channel. In this video, we're going to give you the top 10 reasons why you would want to move to Salt Lake City, Utah.
So stay tuned because we're going to give you all the pros on Salt Lake if you're looking to move to the state capital, Salt Lake City, Utah. Here are your top 10 reasons to move to Salt Lake City.
If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living, eating, sleeping, working, and playing in northern Utah and cities like Salt Lake, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market here in northern Utah.
We are Sloane Kim Petersen with the Petersen Group. We've been in the real estate business for 10 years, and every day we help people just like you looking to buy and sell in northern Utah, and we absolutely love it. Whether you're looking to buy in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All the information is in the description below, so we can help you make that smooth move to northern Utah.
Okay, so first on the list has got to be natural beauty. Salt Lake City is surrounded by stunning natural landscapes, including the Wasatch Mountains, which offer opportunities for skiing, hiking, and outdoor recreation. We say this all the time, but living in Utah is like living in a postcard. And besides the gorgeous mountains, you've also got the stunning Salt Lake skyline, the beautiful sunsets over the Great Salt Lake, and city parks and gardens in every direction within minutes of the city. If you are a lover of the great outdoors, then Salt Lake should definitely be on your list of places to settle.
And number 2 is the vibrant city life. So Salt Lake City has a thriving downtown area with a diverse selection of restaurants, bars, and cultural attractions, such as museums and art galleries. In fact, because it is a university city, there are constantly new things happening, new artwork to be seen, the latest and greatest tech around the town, and the trendiest bars and restaurants to enjoy. In fact, Salt Lake does have 818 restaurants, 20 museums, and over 100 bars and 30 parks. So there is always something to do in Salt Lake.
Okay, so number 3 on our list is a strong job market. Salt Lake City is home to a thriving tech industry and a growing number of startups, making it a great place to find job opportunities in a variety of fields. Something we often talk about is Utah's strong economy, and Salt Lake really lends itself to that with its job diversity. We've got CEOs, tech jobs, companies like Amazon and Adobe, the Salt Lake Airport, inland docks, retail, food service. I mean, the list goes on and on. Since we aren't reliant on any one economic position to keep the city running, this has made Salt Lake an economic powerhouse in relation to a lot of other U.S. cities.
My number 4 is affordable cost of living. Now this is debatable because compared to many other cities in the United States, Salt Lake City does have a relatively low cost of living, making it an attractive option for people looking to save money. However, in terms of other Utah cities, Salt Lake City may be more on the higher cost of the living side. Still, overall, in terms of the job market, base pay, and cost of living, Salt Lake is a lot more affordable than a lot of other cities across the United States.
Okay, so number 5 is great education, like we mentioned earlier. Salt Lake City has a strong public education system, as well as a number of top-ranked colleges and universities, including the University of Utah and Brigham Young University. Salt Lake also has some of the top-ranked charter schools in the state, and they are tuition-free for Utah residents, which I always thought was really cool. I was always under the impression that charter schools or private schools cost money, but in the state of Utah, if you are a resident, they actually don't.
All right, number 6 is family friendly. So Salt Lake City is a great place to raise a family. And despite it being a city with a thriving nightlife, Salt Lake is also a great community with lots of family-oriented activities. Like we talked about earlier, there are parks in close proximity to most areas, and a lot of museums and aquariums geared towards child education, and tons of activity centers for kids. So Salt Lake is really a great city for families.
Absolutely. Okay, so number 7 is outdoor recreation. In addition to the nearby mountains, Salt Lake City is also close to several national parks, including Arches and Zion, as well as numerous lakes and reservoirs for boating and fishing. There's access to biking, hiking, canoeing, snowshoeing, and mountain climbing. You can pretty much find any outdoor activity for any time of the year within reach of Salt Lake City.
And number 8 is friendly people. So Salt Lake City is actually known for its friendly and welcoming community, making it easy to feel at home in this city. This may sound silly, but we know in a lot of big cities, you don't really get that neighborly feel, and that's not true for Salt Lake. Salt Lake kind of splits into pockets of neighborhoods, And within each neighborhood is a true community within local stores, friendly neighbors, and the like. Salt Lake is truly unique from a lot of bigger cities in that way, and that's why people really love living here.
Okay, so number 9 is sports culture. Salt Lake City is home to several professional sports teams, including the Utah Jazz and Real Salt Lake, as well as a thriving college sports scene. It's really fun to go to a University of Utah football game, but if football isn't your thing, there's also basketball, gymnastics, skiing, swimming, and pretty much any other sport you can think of. We're in a big sports city in Salt Lake, so there are tons of sports bars, live entertainment. You'll definitely have your fill if you love sports.
And number 10 is 4 seasons. So Salt Lake City experiences all 4 seasons with hot summers and cold winters, making it an ideal location for people who enjoy a variety of weather patterns. We were just talking to a friend thinking of making the move from Florida. Hey Kim, if you're watching this. And this was actually one of the reasons that she is looking to make the move to Utah. As someone who likes to change, it is nice to have the hot summers, and then when you're getting sick of those, you get this cool fall, nice breezes in the fall and the winter. And then of course, when you're getting sick of the cold, it's just time for the spring to hit, and you get those moderate temperatures, which give you a little bit of a break. So it's definitely great for those who like all of those 4 seasons. All right, guys, so that wraps up our top 10 reasons to move to Salt Lake City, Utah. We hope that you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Picking where you're going to call home is an important decision, and we would love to help you make that smooth transition to cities like Salt Lake City, Utah, and the surrounding areas.
If you're looking to purchase in the northern Utah area, we would love to help you out. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. And until next time, we're keeping it real. Estate.